up, Shane? We are talking cars. We have a special one today. So this is a hot hatch from BMW, an M140i. So this really is the creme de la creme. Now, this car offers you a 3-liter straight six engine, which offers you anything above 250 kilowatts of power and 500 Newton meters of torque. The engine is shared with the likes of the M340i, the X4, and even the Toyota Supra. Hey, so yeah, really expect lots of drama, burnouts. Well, I won't be doing that, but from the car itself, burnouts, drifting, and so forth. Now, from the front, this particular one is a Shadow Line edition. So with the Shadow Line, you get blacked out mirror housings. Well, parts, of course, they look really good. Feature side mounted indicator. Right on this end, you get a BMW M Sport badge, which looks really good. Now the owner did something to really add a bit of flavor into this car. So we went and fitted a body kit. So you get these subtle side skirts, which just look amazing. And he opted for these 18s or 19s. Yeah, these rims. I don't know which BMW they come off, but they look really quite good. It does feature this gigantic blue calipers. You know, you really do need this stopping power with the kind of power that you have on this car. Now, off the front, you get these beautifully styled horizontal lights. They look quite good. With the Shadow Line, these parts are blacked out. This has been slightly modified as well, so you can see the blacked out finishings as well. Now, it looks a lot more aggressive. Yes, courtesy of that body kit that I spoke about. So you get this lip, and on this end, on the normal one series, you get fog lights, but on this end, this is quite open to let the inflow of air into these intercoolers and stuff. So yeah, big power, it really needs to breathe. So yeah, it looks quite angular, quite pointy. I really like that. And yeah, this is it for the front. Of course, LED high performance headlights, they look really amazing. Side profile, a bit understated, but it really gets to the business. It is quite neat, especially in this black color. It looks amazing. In fact, I want to give it a name. I want to call this the Dawn. Yeah, it also does have a sunroof, which is exactly what I want. Yeah, let's move over to the rear. Rear section of the car. Oh, beautiful tail lights which wrap around the boot area. They look quite good. Yeah, it only hints at a bit of sportiness. Doesn't really shout. It's not in your face. The owner did something to also distinguish the rear part of the car. So this diffuser, which is quite sporty, hope you can pick it up. It looks amazing. Really does add a bit of aggression to this car. He also coupled it with these M Performance exhaust tailpieces. They just look really nice. You know, they look quite meaty, quite. There's a lot. There's a lot. I really like that. You do get your PDC sensors on this end, which looks really good. And yeah, the blacked out M140i badge. This is a beautiful car. What are your thoughts so far? It looks a lot more aggressive. I like the aggression. I really like this car. Needless to say, let's go inside. As for the interior overview, this is what your door cut looks like. Yeah, this is quite typical BMW plastics. If you've been in one before, you'll get to see these are quite hard to the touch, but they look really nice. You know, the wear and tear should last quite a long time. Steady door handles, which is an aluminium finish, and this part, this is hard to touch. I expected a bit more. I wanted to be slightly softer, but yeah, looks nice nonetheless. The leather over here is quite soft. I like that. Good clicky sounds, good quality buttons, and yeah, a beautiful touch on these on this door handle. It looks quite good. It's a gloss black, but it doesn't really look like it scratches easily, so I really like that. Beneath it, well, on this end, scratchy plastics for sure, but they look quite good. Car is in a good condition, to be honest. And yes, did I mention the Harman Kardon sound system that it comes with? Yeah, looks really good. There is space for a wallet, a cell phone, charger, something like that, and something else on this end. And of course, you can see this is where you can store your appetizer. Okay, interior overview. It says M140i. It features these BMW colors, and the seats and the quality and the leather. It feels quite solid. It looks quite good. Maybe not so supportive from this end, but we'll give it a test because I think this is where you can adjust it inwards and outwards. Right, I like how you can adjust this manually, just like that. Really like that. And then these would be to put the seat up and down, and the angle of your backrest. The seats, they look quite good, but they could have done a bit more, to be honest. I like how these look like they will swallow you. You know, your side support is quite thick. It looks quite good. I think this is a missed opportunity as far as the seats go, because they could have done a bit of they could have added something to really distinguish this M140i from the rest of the pack. So they could have used this as an opportunity to add a bit of M power scripting, or a bit of an M badge, or even even use like red or blue stitching through these seats. So anyway, let me go inside the car. This is your M Power or your M Sport steering wheel. It looks quite sporty, and I guess that was the purpose, the whole point. I really like the two-tone, the aluminium feel, the M Power badge, good and clicky buttons, good quality. Yeah, I like the feel of these pedals, and this is what your your speedometer looks like. It looks quite, I like this, a hint of classic and futuristic as well, because obviously it's a bit digital as well. From this end, this is where you can adjust your lights. Yeah, it's currently set to automatic. This is where you can really toggle through different menu options.
Could you repeat that, please?
Well, I'm not talking to you, shut up. This is where you can really amend or adjust your lane warning assists and so forth. Now, okay, let's switch this off. Yeah, so this is what your iDrive screen looks like, which is touch screen and can be operated using this over here. Now, from this end, this is finished in a piano black finish. It really, I can see micro scratches, but not too much. Car is in a really good condition. I applaud the owner on loving his car like this. This is a ZF 8-speed shifter. It looks quite good as well. This is where you can really toggle through your, can I call it your driving mode selector. You get this non-adaptive cup holders with a 12-volt power supply or cigarette lighter in a rubberized area for your phone. Now these are also finished in a bit of piano black, but I'm not picking up any scratches so far, so well done. It looks quite good, looks quite mint. Many buttons, yes, but I prefer, to be honest, between this approach and the newer and digital age where everything is on a screen, I prefer this. This two-tone, this dual zone thingy, it works for me. Speaking of dual zone, you get this a dual zone climate control to really adjust for the different temperatures on the car. You do get heated seats and so much more on this car, of course. Now, yeah, it feels quite hard, but really good quality. A bit of stitching there that I'm picking up, and yeah, on this end, beautiful. It slides down beautifully for you, well dampened. I like that. Fairly decent. Can really store something in there, quite sizable. So yeah, you also do get this really comfortable center armrest, and you can open it by pulling it up. And yes, there is a lot of things to see on this end. You can really store a number of items, but so far really impressed. This is, well, I did mention the sunroof. You can really close the blind if you don't want the sun blinding you. This would be my default operating mode. Now you do get this sun visor, which has a mirror and a light, and yeah, let's put it on so that you can see what your screen looks like. So you can really go through the different menu options on the screen. It features a lot of it has a lot of features. You do get your navigation and your compass. It looks quite clear. Graphics are really quite good, and yeah, I won't really dwell much into that. So you do get your Apple CarPlay and your Android Auto. I'm not too sure if it's wired or not. It looks like this is wireless, honestly speaking, and you can pay your phone. I'll confirm that a bit later on. Yeah, everything else on the car quite good. Fair buttons, yeah, they feel quite good. Yeah, the quality is definitely BMW, so not really gonna fault it on that. I like how it also has a scripting which says M140i on that end, so you can really see that. Let's go through the rear section of the car. Yeah, as expected, still hard, but good quality nonetheless. Beautiful aluminium feel, and yeah, this is definitely hard to touch, but yeah, there's a bit of softness to it. These non-usable spaces are really useless, to be honest. You can really put your phone there or something small, but I wouldn't. It really is quite tight, as you can see. I wouldn't put anything in there. Now, leg room, it is not so generous, but you can see the angle of the seat. It really is lying flat like a VW Polo driver, so you can really, yeah, the leg room is it looks quite, to be fair, but I'll get inside the car. It looks, to be fair. Yeah, the seats. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these ones. You can open the seats over there, just like that. This offers you a 60-40 split. Yeah, we'll check on the other side. I don't understand how there is no center armrest on this end. Yeah, but the quality is there. Definitely, you do get this isofix mounting points, which are not removable, so you will not lose these at all. Let me try and go inside. Okay. Yeah, quite tight based on the angle of the seat, of course. Yeah, you do get this rear mounted air vents, which you can control the temperature to your liking and switch it on and off. I like that. Yeah, there's a 12-volt power supply, which is a good touch as well. A storage net, which is hard to get to. Well, let's use the other one. Yes, that's what it looks like. And there's a transmission tunnel over here, so yeah, at best equipped for 4 passengers. Maybe you can put your cooler box on here, or your laptop or something. Yeah, this is it for the rear section of the car. You do get these lights which you can adjust on this end for your reading lights and so forth. Yeah, you get the idea. Headroom is okay, surprisingly enough. I'm okay. I'm comfortable here. Not the most spacious setup I've seen, but not bad at all. Yeah, this is what your overview looks like. Looks quite good. Okay, let's now open the boot area. Yeah, it is quite decent for a hatchback. I'm good. I can freely live with this. It looks quite good. There is a net to house a number of things, as you can see. Underneath, do we have a spare wheel? No, we don't. We have a battery, and that's it. So I believe these, well, I assume these would be run flats. On this end, you should be getting a first aid kit, I think. Yes, it's definitely there. And yeah, your triangle, not too sure what this is. And yeah, not the most spacious, but I can work with this. There's a bit of a loading lip to, yeah, put in those bags and so forth. There are mounting points, or on this end, one on the other end, like right there. Yeah, fairly good. I think a cooler box here and a bag there and space for a box of pampers. Yeah, no, it should work. I do see speakers on this end. In fact, let's do this. Yeah, so I do see speakers on this end, and yeah, a beautiful tray or panel. Okay, driving impressions of the beast. We're in sports mode right now, so power, as I mentioned, is sent to all rear wheels. Well, the rear wheels is. Yeah, so I expect this to be a naughty boy. I don't want to try things I've never tried before, so I'm gonna take off quite slowly. Sounds really aggressive on the outside. I like that. Okay, the seats are hugging me really tightly, and I can adjust yeah, I can really adjust it to sort of like go in where these where my stomach lies, right? It can really hug me tightly and do that as well. So in sports mode, it's hanging on to the gears. Let's try comfort mode. It changed up. The changes are seamless so far. Sports steering wheel is quite, I like that. I'm even scared of really yeah, pushing my foot down, because it is quite intimidating. Well, what intimidates me is what I know. It's a 3-liter, it's a 6-cylinder, it's turbocharged, 500 Newton meters of torque, easily the quickest car I've ever driven. So I want to take it a bit easy. I don't want I don't want any funny things going on. I'm gonna open it slightly. Okay. Yeah. Now I think it does take a bit of getting used to, honestly. I don't wanna I'm scared. This is not my car. So hey. Okay, brakes are quite sharp. Yeah, immediately when you put your foot down, immediately the brakes. Yeah. Okay. A bit firm as well. Open road. Let's push it. Sports mode. Like a bullet. Very firm, very direct. Let's try a lane shift. Yeah. Minimal body roll. Another lane shift. Okay. Yeah, it feels quite firm, but in a very comfortable manner so far. Yeah. Oh, this is rattling. Oh, these coins. There's a bit of a rattle going on. I'm not too sure from where, but yeah. One last time, downshift. Yes. It flies. And this is where it beats the likes of the Golf R and whatever. Out on the open road, from anything from 80, 100 upwards, it really flies. All those, because it doesn't really okay, from a robot on standstill, when you put your foot down, it will easily do this, shake from one end to another. But once it's up and going, then traction is there, it simply just flies like a bullet or a rocket. So I like that. Upshift, downshift, okay, downshift, 8 speed by the way, downshift. Yeah, it does the most. I want to do one illegal thing right here, which is, it's a sports car, you must drive it like you stole it, right? One pull, foot flat. Already we're doing crazy speeds. I know this car is quite quick. I don't wanna lie. It is quite a beast. Okay, let's put it back in comfort mode and just really drive the car. Yeah, I'm feeling these bumps on the road because riding on 18s, so the tire is like this thick, so immediately when it dips a bit, you can feel a bit of road surface in the car, but nothing that really unsettles the car or jolts you. It's not really that aggressive. It's fair for a hot hatch. In fact, I'd call this a super hatch. There's only one of one, which is rear wheel driven. The rest, like a Ford Focus RS, A45 AMG, and so forth, all those are all-wheel drive options and so forth. So this is the only one that is left. And comparing this to the newer ones, this is a 6-cylinder. The newer ones are like downsized 2-liter engines and turbocharged and so forth. So this really is the legend that I think it is. Yeah, this is a raw breed for a BMW enthusiast. This is definitely what's left when it comes to the 1 series range. So yeah, I'm not really gonna drive it for too long before I get into any sort of trouble, but yeah, this car really is quite good. Yeah, quite intimidating to be honest, but fairly good. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I think let me stop right here. Shouldn't have an issue. Yeah, I can't stop right here. Woo! What a beast, what a beast, what a beast, what a beast, what a beast. So in closing, I've always been a fan of this particular car, and I was really excited to review one. So I need to compare this to the latest one, what you get, which is the M135i. And it's not really a tough choice for me, because I think as a BMW enthusiast, as somebody who admires the M140i, the old one is, well, this one is the one to get. The newer one, yes, may offer you maybe a better drive, maybe a safer one, better interior and so forth, but I still think the personality and soul of the BMW Bavarian Motorworks, sheer driving pleasure, a hooligan, a monster, I think that's well retained in the M140i. allow me to explain. So with the newer one, power is sent to all four wheels. It's a downsized 2-liter engine, so even the sound that you get, not really the same. It offers slightly less power as well. Things are just no longer the same, and the same could be said for the likes of the C63, which used to offer you a 4-liter V8, and it now offers you a 2-liter hybrid system. So the soul is lost in there, honestly. And yes, maybe I shouldn't be complaining about that, but it's a factor you need to consider. Do you want newer and slightly sedated, or do you want like old and really robust? And yeah, you get that thing. I reckon go for the older one. So if you are lucky enough to find an abused one, expect to spend a minimum of 500,000 rand. That equates to plus minus 9 to 10,000 per month. We won't really touch on the maintenance. Let's hope you get one with an existing maintenance plan and extend it from there. So yeah, the newer one, yes, it's looks a matter of preference and so forth, but I just feel that essence is a bit lost. Compare the newer ones to the likes of the Golf R, Honda Civic Type R, A45 AMG. Yeah, maybe, but this, it really has a place in the market. I'd even call it highly sought after. So if you can find one in a great mint condition, maybe opt for that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, please do subscribe,